discretion advised.
Yep, back.
Viewer discretion advised.
And questioning the factor of this Verdugo Hills incident. Isn't it a shame that we continue to say that crime is down, violence is down?
Great question.
But the honest truth, we're fucking doomed. America's fucking doomed. Because we have too much criminal enterprise going on in every motherfucking city. Starting with Los Angeles. And we need this reform of the consent decree in order so that James P. McDonald can give raises, yes, raises to the beautiful police officers who should have the same, if not percentage, of a raise. And I'm for it. I'm here in support of Donald Trump. And so we need to realign the codes of duty that every officer in here standing behind me to protect me have the same right to a raise this coming year because we got rid of that fucking corrupted criminal from LA, Paul Kokorian. So long. The fact that we still have crimes against children, I need to forewarn you. It just doesn't happen in LAPD. It does not happen, Mr. Fabian, in LAUSD where teachers fuck children. It happens everywhere. Everywhere because we're influenced by the media, by the social media, by internet, and by every fucking device that man has brought to ruin and destroy our fucking country. Those fucking Chinese brought COVID. No one wants to admit to it except for Trump. Trump has told your asses we need more ice, baby, ice, baby, so that we can remove the illegal from our state and country. But yet Kamala Harris wants to run for governor. After that scumbag Newsom up there continues to fall behind his mommy Pelosi. And we all know why. I can tell you why, and this is the reason why. I brought a sign, matter of fact, that you will all agree on. You see this sign? You see this sign? Mr. Attorney, is this sign off topic? Los Angeles sucks a dick like
Put
this.
the sign down or step away from the podium.
Yeah, and for this reason...
Put the sign down.
Yes, and for this reason, you suck a dick too, sir. Stop interfering with my public comment of these 60 fucking seconds. You fucking dumb. You fucking.
Next, we have caller ending 1264.
Ow.
Gentlemen, the hand gestures and the puppet are in the camera view. This is your first and only warning. Don't do it again. Thank you, Madam Secretary. I announce the next speaker.
The speaker is Ghost Puppet.
Better man than this Jim McClellan.
Go ahead.
Viewer
Yeah,
discretion
now we
advised.
have these significant reports of crime statistics. Too much crime here, people. Jim's doing a good job. Too many burglars, too many home invasion robberies, too many assaults, Jim. You need to get those cops out there. Remember, police officers, hit and ask questions later. Then we have the personnel strength. We currently sit at under 9,000 cops. Who the fuck wants to work for this department, Jim? Why would you want to wear one of those badges when you can wear a pretty badge in like Malibu or Ventura County, where people walk up to you and say, "Good morning, Sheriff. How are you doing today?" "Well, I'm doing very well. How are your kids' soccer practices going?" "What? See, remember those good old days, Jim? Now you walk around and you have to have bodyguards and body armor just to go down the street for a fucking coffee. Nobody wants to work in this goddamn fucking department. And your department strength is further complaining by commute times. You know that 80% of the cops don't even want to live in Los Angeles. They don't want to send their kids to these good fucking schools filled with dirt, filth, drunk needles, homeless across the street. Just a complete shithole. That's why you can't keep this up. Now we have, let's see here, cadets, internet crime against children. Yes, children don't belong on the internet. They belong sitting there, little heads down with a little tiny dunce cap on, trying to learn the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and robbery. Yes, that's the 3 R's. And then, of course, we get to our public comment, and I'm calling on Sheriff Jim to use his powers as a good officer to stop that bull-headed jackass over there from interfering with our Bain Act rights under the government code and our Brown Act rights.
Sir, can you please pause? Mr. Herman, can you please exit? You have now violated.
No, lady, you're not the chair.
Sir,
You're not the chair either.
let her speak, or step away from the podium.
Jim, are you gonna allow this?
Mr. Herman, you can leave now because you have violated the prior
Don't do it.
Your
warning.
public
Thank you.
comment period has been terminated.
Sorry, Mommy.
Jim,
Step away from the podium.
Jim, don't do it, Jim.
Can I get my?
I'm ordering you out of the room now, sir. Step away from the podium.
I'm leaving, goddamn. Fuck. Give me a
Both of you are
opportunity.
ordered out of the room.
I gotta get
Jim,
my
I need
shit.
your help, Jim.
Southern.
Jim, go to the FBI today, Jim.
Step away from the
Yourself,
podium.
Jim. Save yourself, Mr. McDonald.
Sergeant Ron, please remove this gentleman from the podium.
Don't listen to these attorneys over
My
there.
First Amendment, Southers. Fuck
Listen
you.
to your
I'm leaving.
words, Jim. Jim, help me, Jim.
Oh, don't shoot!
Jim, they're
Don't
taking
shoot!
our away. Look
Don't
at that.
fucking
That's
shoot!
violence, Jim. We're just here expressing our First Amendment privileges.
And you are wasting the 45 minutes for the other people who want to speak today, so
I know
stand there as
that,
long as you like.
I know, Django. I know you're a slaver. You can't help it, Django. How's Candyman? You're working for Candyman. But remember, Jim, we will work together to restore the First Amendment. All you gotta do is reach out to me, Jim. We go back a long way. Have a good morning.
Next, we have Nujan.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, what items would you like to speak on?
All,
Okay, 3 minutes.
thank you.
I'm here to address the troubling issue of elder abuse happening inside Scientology Big Blue building on Hollywood Boulevard. Elderly individuals are being isolated from their families, cut off entirely from their relatives who have left the cult. These vulnerable seniors are treated as little as more than living corpses. Their finances are drained, loans are taken out in their names, and their families are left to clean up the devastating financial and emotional aftermath when these individuals pass away. There is a complete disregard for their physical and emotional well-being. They do not receive proper medical treatment, and first-hand testimonial has exposed horrifying details of the abuse and neglect. Cases of the elderly being left to die without any dignity, care, or support. The LAPD must stop turning a blind eye to this. Welfare checks must be conducted immediately and independently, without Scientology personnel present. These people must be given a chance to speak freely, and families must have the opportunity to hear what their loved ones actually want. No more excuses, no more delays. This department cannot claim to serve and protect while enabling this abuse to continue. The LAPD must launch independent investigations into the atrocities at the Big Blue and take a swift action to hold Scientology accountable. Protect the vulnerable. No organization is above the law. Thank you.
The next speaker is Hassan Tran.
Yeah, that was great, Mira. Perfect. He's so cute.
Good morning, Police Chief, Mr. Jim McDonald, and everybody. And today, December 10th, my name is Hassan Tran. I'm here today, and it's very important. But I need your help. I always hear every Tuesday. But can you put my name in the government, the UN government system, and very important for the government. Thank you. Thank you again.
Next we have
The next speaker, Mr. Sheedy.
I was before everyone. I hope they call me.
Good morning. First of all, Chief, I am the first one here to sign out my card. How I just announced, almost my name is not being called. That's just weird. You talked about a lot of big numbers, everything is down, everything is down. Seems like, your first month in the office, everything is down. Seems like you have a good start. But, when you go home, let's just say, I advise you spend 10 minutes on television every day you go home before you go to sleep. I can almost guarantee you, KTLA, CBS LA, Fox LA, you are guaranteed to see robbery, rape, follow home, car chase, homicide, rape or something. Literally, you see those. I'm seeing those incidents being more frequent on the social media or TV or computer or whatever. But I understand, you are saying everything is down. It just does not feel like it. Second is, Chief, I wish that LAPD, you have more power and you have more authority. Sometimes I'm witnessing certain issues in this room that doesn't make any sense to me. When dealing with Herman Spindler, the president are saying, hey, you are removed. One word improved, they are gone. I think that's kind of okay. But in the other, for the past 1 year or two, when I was here, I witnessed when the president are saying, gentlemen, you are being removed. And he said that 10 more times. The officer stand at their side, doesn't do anything. So I'm feeling that LAPD, you guys are losing their authority, you guys are losing power. When the officer clearly instructed, this gentleman is being removed from this meeting, and somehow they are saying 10 more times, and then there are certain examples that when the president saying that more than 10 times, and then he say, okay, you don't remove, okay, I'm gonna leave. That this meeting is in recess, so nobody leave. So that's the part I don't understand. You guys are having the authority to enforce the law, but all of your officers just stand there, just being a bystander. That's the part I have a hard time to understand. And then another thing I want to ask about, the other day I was trying to ask our officer, can I bring a tennis, can I bring a basketball to play in this commission room? Because I have witnessed many people playing soccer game. And then the officer denied my access. The officer said I'm not allowed to do that. But obviously, many other people, they are allowed to enjoy a soccer match in this under LAPD.
Next we have AD's
Talking about a toddler playing soccer.
Sue, the council.
Yeah,
Can you sign me up?
All items.
Miriam is a rock star.
Okay.
Go for it,
You forgot to mention on your report about an incident that happened on 6724 Hollywood Boulevard, where a person that was protesting the Winter Wonderland event at the testing center was assaulted for informing the public and doing a public service by saying that this is a recruitment event and not really a holiday event. And what happened was he was assaulted by an unidentified security person. I'm not sure which company he was from. He did not have a name tag on. I'm not sure if he was armed, but I do believe this particular company does arm its officers or their security guards. And
He was definitely armed.
the person stepped onto the public street and assaulted his face. He was hit in the lip and he suffered a severe concussion. And when he called your dispatch, he told the person where it happened, and they said that, oh, it's his fault, you should know better, you were interrupting a religious service. Now that is unprofessional. As an RN, if I told a patient that it was their fault that they got hurt, that is very unprofessional. I could be fired. How do you not fire someone for doing that? That is like adding on to the second thing, because I guess because you cater to Scientology, they are harmful. You can add this onto your next fail, where the two girls were escaping, those Golden News girls that escaped the blue buildings. You can add that on. He had a concussion when he went to the hospital. He was afraid because every time somebody gets attacked, you go and arrest the person that gets attacked. It's outrageous. It's like, what are you guys doing? It's like you're colluding with this cult and you're not taking care of the person. The person on the end should have said, okay, I'm getting you an ambulance. They could have had a herniation in their brain. They could have had increased intraocular pressure, which they would have needed some intervention immediately. That person could have died and gone into a coma. And you're telling them they should not have been there? What are you going to blame someone that was raped? That is the most, or you were wearing something too skimpy and you deserved it. That place does not do religious services. I'm a victim of the cult. I was married to somebody that is in this cult, and it's not religion. Educate yourselves and know what's going on. It's a shame what's going on in your city. Wake up, stop colluding with them. It's terrible. And the person was running because they were afraid you were going to arrest them for being attacked, and you are going after the person that attacked them. They're La Osa Nostra, the Office of Special Affairs, their mafia arm is OSA, and you might as well be dealing with the mafia. That's La Osa Nostra, the La Cosa Nostra 2.0 in your town. That's disgusting. I yield back my time.
The next speaker is Aden Elaine.
Thank you. Do I need to append that or anything? Thank you. Good morning. I am here also about issues with the Scientology chief and commission. At the day of the parade, okay, I was out front of there, and there was a officer that I recognized as being a police officer, and I asked him if he's LAPD, a police officer. He said, I plead the fifth. Now, mind you, he was armed, and he was not wearing any, he was all dressed in black, not wearing any identifying patches or anything. He finally admitted to being third-party security, but he did, but he's also LAPD. And he has to identify. I don't know I don't know if he belonged there. I don't know if he's allowed there. I did send an email. It should be in your email as well for the both of you. And because there's something has to be done. And Chief, I want to ask straight out. In May, Ms. Yu, the OIG's office gave myself and 3 other people 1 hour to update them on what's going on, because 3 minutes is not enough. And they graciously gave us the hour. And I believe that they heard us and that things have been happening, from that, because we see a little bit of difference. But from May to now, it's so much more. It's so much more documentation. There's absolute problems with both Northeast Division and Hollywood Division. And I am not anti-LAPD or anti-police officer at all. But I am anti-corruption and anti-collusion. And their vice president, Janet Whelan, who keeps hiring these, guards, whether they're LAPD or whoever the one that assaulted this protester. And mind you, they're upset with that protester because twice they tried to get him through lawfare, through bogus restraining orders and arrest, and none of it worked. And so I believe that was a personal target against him. And it was an assault and a prior restraint because he flashed a flashlight in his eyes, blinding him, and then assaulted him. It's all documented. That's why we document everything. I have the documentation of that officer. I would really like to know if he belonged there, and if not, I would like to know what company he was working for, and why is Janet Whelan, who's on your CPABs for both Northeast and Hollywood Division, why is she allowing unpatched, armed individuals that are not showing who they are? And especially with their LAPD. It's a huge conflict of interest. I am begging you to suspend Janet Whelan from all your CPABs and investigate this matter. We need an investigation, sir. And I am begging you, because you said you're a good listener. I bumped into you randomly. And for me, I don't feel like it was by accident. I know you don't want corruption either. We don't, and no cop, all the good officers at Northeast and Hollywood division deserve to have a, a clean division that is not corrupted and influenced by Scientology and cops who are overly involved with Scientology. Thank you.
Can I ask that you provide the information to?
Yes, I will provide any information. I have video footage. I have. Thank you, sir. Give me a go.
I want to